Hey up my ducks, Chelsea here today at Studio Simley, and we're back in San Myshuno with another apartment renovation. This time we're in 2B Jasmine Suite, so this is the one next door to the Beda apartment. And like I mentioned in that build, the layouts are very similar. They're not quite the same, but they are very similar. But I have gone for a completely different theme in this apartment. Very white, very chic, but it's still got the same sort of kitchen living area separated by a single wall, just because it seemed to make the best use of the space, because both of these apartments have got like families of 3. The Beda apartment has got Jasmine, Aaron and their son Logan, who's a toddler, and then this apartment has the Gilbert-Morris family. The Gilbert-Morris family consists of Nick and Adam Gilbert-Morris and Adam's daughter Clara. But since Clara came to live with them full time, Adam's becoming increasingly jealous of the relationship that Clara shares with Nick, because Nick's at home a lot. He's a freelance artist, so he does most of his work from home, whereas Adam has a full-time career, so he's out of the house a lot, and he is starting to become a little resentful of Nick and all the time that he's getting to spend with Clara, and that really shows in the relationship panel. Clara actually has a better relationship with Nick than with Adam, but you know, she's grown up with them, and I think, you know, because she spends more time with Nick, that's why she's built the better relationship. She hasn't got a bad relationship with her dad, but her dad started to notice that she favours Nick, and he is getting a bit jealous. I've used a lot of the fabricated furniture from Eco Lifestyle for this apartment, just because I think it's really pretty. Like, I don't feel like I'll ever get bored of the build buy section from Eco Lifestyle. It is definitely my favourite pack for build buy. Although I do feel like we should have got a kitchen. I don't feel like we have enough kitchens. Put a nice fireplace in this living area. It does seem a little bit small really for a fireplace, but I thought it'd be really nice and cosy to sit around that in the winter. And it is winter as I'm building it. It is literally Winterfest, because obviously I went into playtest once I've finished building, and it's like, yeah, it's actually Winterfest today as I'm building this. So there's snow outside, it's all really pretty, so I thought the fireplace would be super cosy. I did consider using that Eco Lifestyle shelf as a room divider, and I did play test it, as you can see, but I just felt it was a little bit too much, so I ended up putting it up against the wall instead. Both bedrooms in this apartment have got built-in wardrobes as well, which is something I didn't do in the other apartment. I feel like, I don't know whether it is, but I feel like this one's slightly bigger, because I managed to get 2 bathrooms in this one as well. The main bedroom's got an ensuite. It's not a big ensuite, but it's an ensuite. And then, so I say both bedrooms have got the built-in wardrobes. Clara's bedroom's got the little 2x1 ones, and then Adam and Nick's bedroom has got the big 4 square one. So yeah, I do feel like this apartment might be slightly bigger, but there's not much in it. I made sure to add that parenthood board because I feel like it adds a lot to gameplay. Like, it is annoying you have to have it at that height because otherwise the Sims can't use it, but it does add a lot to gameplay if you're playing as a family, I think. So I do try and add that if I've got kids in households. I'm just trying to really figure out what to put on the walls here. I think now would have been a good time to use the custom paintings again from the gallery. But I really worry that sometimes apparently the gallery marks it as CC if you do that. And I don't want to get my builds marked as CC because my builds that are marked with CC get way less downloads and views because the gallery automatically prioritises content without CC, which makes sense because it's impossible to make sure that everybody's got the exact same CC in their game. But like, if my builds get flagged as CC, yeah, I just don't want that, man. So I'm a bit nervous about using the custom paintings from the gallery for that reason. The Star Wars pack's been out about a week at this point, maybe a little over a week. For those of you who have got it, what do you think of it? Does it live up to your expectations? Are you enjoying playing with it? I won't have it. Like, I haven't got it now because, like, as I'm filming this, it's like 3 weeks in the past. But I won't have it by the point this video goes live either. I'm personally not putting any more money into the Sims 4 franchise until EA decides to fix the skin tones and fix the fundamental issues in the game. I feel like it's got enough content at the point that I am at with packs. I'm not giving them any more money until it's fixed. This was the point that I realised that the walls were tall wall height. I thought they were medium, and then I got to this bit with the shower and realised that they're actually tall height walls. Which meant that I used a window that I would never use as the shower enclosure. I think that one's from Spa Day. But it does look a little bit strange just because of how tall everything is. But obviously I can't do anything about that. You don't get to alter the wall height in apartments. Beggars can't be choosers. I love having apartments, so I'm not going to moan too much about them because they are one of my favourite things in the game. And actually I really like these two apartments. Like, I feel like they're more realistic size wise than a lot of them. I feel like a lot of the apartments, particularly on the other side of the city, are huge. Like, ridiculously huge. Like, they're across like 3 levels, you can fit in all sorts of ridiculous stuff. I remember one time I made over the, I think it's the Spire apartment slot, and it's on like 3 floors, but I figured out that you could put a pool in the basement floor. Like, technically it's not the basement floor of the building, so I'm not really sure why it lets you, because technically the bottom of your pool will be in the apartment below you, but it lets you, so I did, and I stand by it. That gives that apartment a private pool. I put like the saunas in and stuff from Spa Day. Like, I don't feel like I really use those items, and like, I've tried a few times to build a spa and it's just, I don't know why, I just can't do it. Like, I can build spa-ish bathrooms, but like, I don't feel like I've been in enough spas in real life to really know how to build one. But there's some amazing ones on the gallery. Like, if you've got Spa Day, so you want to add some spa lots into your game, I would definitely recommend just checking out some of the top voted ones on the gallery, because there's some amazing ones in there. That tends to be what I don't know what I'll do now, but when I did my save file before on my personal save, I did renovate most of the lots myself, but for some things, like I had something specific in mind, be it a spa or like I don't know, something with a bowling alley in it or something that I just couldn't make look right myself, and there was some amazing things on the gallery, so I just like mixed in my own builds with other people's builds. And I don't know whether I should do that for my channel save. Like, what do you guys think? Do you want me to build every single lot myself, even though I'm not the best builder? Like, self-confessed, like, I've not been building long enough to be able to build some of these amazing things that you see some of the other simmers building. But that said, how do you feel about me adding in other simmers content? Obviously, like, I'd credit it, I'd put links in my description box so that you'd know where you could download the same lots from, because obviously if I downloaded it from the gallery, you'll be able to download the exact same lot, because that's how the gallery works. So yeah, what do you guys think about that? It seems silly me pondering about it myself whilst I could get the opinions of the people that actually watch my channel. I don't know what's going on with the curtains. If you raise them up high enough, they go really dark. And I don't know what you can do about that, or why it does that, but apparently it does, so. This apartment wasn't cheap, but I do think it came out really pretty. Oh, and I didn't do the bathroom on camera. You can see the ensuite there, it's already done. I couldn't really do anything exciting with the layout of that bathroom because it is literally 6 tiles, so beggars can't be choosers. Suddenly occurred to me that I'd left a naked wall in the lounge, so that's what that bit was about. And then adding pictures into this bedroom. There's not a lot else to do in here, and then we'll be going on to Clara's bedroom, which is like a pretty pink paradise. I don't think these apartment layouts are that realistic for real life though either. I don't feel like in most apartments you have the bedrooms at like complete polar opposite ends of the apartment. I feel like they're usually more together than this. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But most of the apartments I've been in, like, the bedrooms are in roughly the same area of the flat as a whole. Whereas for this one, there's one off of the kitchen on this side of the apartment, and then one off of the lounge on the other side of the apartment. But it works better than them being one bedroom, so. It took me a while to figure out like how best to utilise this space. I knew that I only wanted a single bed because it's for a child, and I definitely wanted to incorporate quite a bit of the Discover University IKEA looking furniture in the pink swatch, because I just think it's so cute for a little girl's room. But it did take me a minute to figure out what to do with this layout. It doesn't stay like it is now, I will tell you that. Like, I know that that looks ridiculous. It won't be staying like that, so. I'm sorry if my voice is sounding a little hoarse. This is the 5th voiceover that I have recorded today. I feel like I've done a lot of talking considering I've literally seen no one. So, I am sorry if you can hear that in my voice at this point. I'm just trying my best to get ahead of myself on my channel before I go back to work. I've had a little bit of time off work, just like paid leave, because in the UK we have a certain amount that we have to use every year. So I've been using mine up, and I go back to work tomorrow as I'm recording this. So I'm just trying to get ahead of myself a little bit. so that I don't stress myself out when I'm back at work. Coming on to like finishing touches and stuff now. You see I've used the husband's freezer bunny decal above the door. I thought that was kind of cute. Just going around and adding little decorations. I also use the My First Pet Stuff height chart. I do love that thing. I use it a lot in households with kids. You'll see it in a minute next to the scout board. There we go. Little height chart. But yeah, that's coming up to the end of the video. We have got screenshots of all of the rooms so you can see the floor plan and how everything looks in game at the end. So do stick around if you want to see those. If you did like that video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe so you never miss an upload, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.